So it goes back to, why is democracy a problem? Well, I want to reiterate, it's common knowledge about people. It's not common knowledge what IQ means. It's velocity, not absolute, right?
Right.
But but the problem is, at some point that velocity becomes an absolute limit. You simply can't learn something because the rate of learning is just too high.
Right.
It's
too costly, right?
Too costly for you behaviorally, all right, as well as physical, biochemistry, biochemical, behavioral, and the cost of training. And so this is the problem, is that we have plenty of, this is what person means when they feel something unfair. Like, I'm doing all the right stuff, I'm willing to do it, but I can't. You have to take care of those people, right? They're not breaking reciprocity.
Right.
Right. Then you get the people that I'm willing to, I'm not willing to do all that stuff, but I'm willing to do no harm and pay the cost of it in decreased income. I think of those are the artists, right?
Right.
That's fine. But I mean, those people are checking out. And then there's people who are said, I'm not willing to behave at all because this doesn't suit me and I don't want to conform, and I don't want to control my emotions, etc.
Yeah.
And then those people are just a fucking problem. They're just a nightmare. So they have to be constrained. So the thing about serialization by disambiguation and by operationalization of every single aspect of the world is that you no longer try to treat everybody as though they are equal, because that's your neural economy lying to you. What instead you're trying to do is say, empirically, this individual, not all people, but this individual empirically is willing and able to do these things at these costs. And what's affordable? Now, we forget that there's people that are just 7 points ahead of those folk who are willing to pay the cost of training them, right? It makes them feel valuable. So there's this, it's just like we have children, right? You have a bunch of children, the older kids take care of the younger kids. The same thing happens in intellectual capacity. You just have to engineer it, right? But this idea that this industrial age idea, we can turn everybody to a fucking widget, it's just been a catastrophe.